Welcome back to Bespoke Addict. I've got something else interesting that I'm going to be selling on eBay UK at no reserve, and they're in nice condition. This is embossed calf skin. It looks like alligator, but it's not alligator. It's embossed calf, embossed to look like alligator, of course. But it's actually quite good. You know, the colouring, and they've got the original sole, which did have a stick-on rubber thing that's protected the original. There's no real wear to the original, and I peeled that off. It's had a replacement heel, and I don't know who made them, and I don't know when they were made. There's a slight difference in colour. This one's slightly lighter. I think perhaps the sunlight. I don't know what's happening. You know, I haven't tried to darken it and match them. I've just wiped them over, and I could spend quite a bit of time and, you know, darkening and, you know, putting little patches of much darker shoe cream on. I'd either do it with a bit of tissue or a brush or a Q-tip or something. But you know, it is what it is. You know, that I think the sunlight's faded this one slightly. They're just a slightly different colour. This one's darker. Is anybody going to care? I don't know. Some people will, some people won't. Some people would just wear it like this with abandon. Others would avoid it totally, and others would take this shoe and just spend the time that, if I were keeping these, what I would do. Just rub some darker shoe cream into the creases and sort of blend it that way. And yeah, that would sort of make the two much more even colour. Let's just pull these out. I think I've never worn them, but there's a marking inside which reads 9.5. They're not American. These I wear a 9.5, and lengthwise these fit me pretty well, but they're very, very wide on the vamps. You can see the shoe tree is quite wide, and the skin's a bit baggy inside that tree. So yeah, let's say they're a 9.5, very, very wide. Because the markings have worn away, I can't be more specific. And I don't know who made them. The maker's mark has worn off the heel. But it reads hand lasted. The hand lasted thing's still printed in there. I would suggest they're from the 1980s or the 1990s. But it is a bit of a guess. I don't actually know. I bought them because I thought it was genuine skin, if I'm honest with you. In the photograph, it looked, it was a long time ago, 10 years or so ago. I wouldn't make that mistake now. They're just not so much that it was the colour and the you know, that sort of drew me in. But what would give it away to me now is these wrinkles across here. Genuine alligator skin doesn't wrinkle in clumps like that. Regular calf skin does. Genuine alligator and crocodile, it creases between the scales, and this hasn't done that. Like I say, 10 or 12 years ago, I didn't notice that, and I bought, you know, I could see them like that, and I thought they were real. But I was mistaken. You know, it is what it is. I'm not passing them off as real. You know, they are what they are. It's an embossed skin, made to look like the genuine thing. But they're going on eBay UK at no reserve, and they're in decent condition. They're in very, very sound condition. The covers that they had on the soles have really protected them, and there's no damage to the skins really, and there's no cracking or scratching. And I think somebody will buy these for what they are. And yeah, I intended, when I realised, it wasn't genuine, I thought, well, I'll use them as rain shoes, you know, something that looks quite good. Certainly if these got wet, you would never know it wasn't genuine skin. But ultimately, they were too wide for me, and they were just baggy on me, even though the length was good. They're too baggy across the vamps. So somebody of a much heavier build than myself, I'm quite a slight build, 32, 33 inch waist with a 40-inch chest, and my feet are quite slim. But if I were heavier, you know, maybe a 46-inch chest and 30, you know, sort of 36-inch waist, that sort of thing, my feet would be heavier too. And the length wouldn't be any more, but they'd be wider just due to the extra weight. And that might suit somebody. It really might. But we'll see. Yeah, they're going on eBay UK at no reserve.